We recently conducted a playtest for our game Operation Harsh Doorstop, where we had the opportunity to test numerous awesome features that will be included in a future update. But during the playtest, we also explored various ideas and concepts suggested by the community, such as introducing different types of weapon sway and implementing a wide range of balance changes and tweaks. And I have to say, it was an absolutely phenomenal experience. So if you're interested in joining our playtest, please make sure you join our Discord server, download the game on Steam completely for free, and if you want to support development, you can become a supporter on YouTube right now for just $1. Just press the join button below and you can get a whole bunch of rewards, including Steam games from our website. But the point is, if we can get enough people to support our development of this game, I assure you that we will be able to eventually surpass most AAA games on the market, including games like Battlefield, Squad, maybe even Arma one day. Except the key difference is that our game is completely free to play on Steam without any purchase required. Now, before diving into the gameplay and showcasing the footage from our playtest, I would like to give a shout out to our sponsor. I'm actually genuinely proud to be affiliated with this incredible sponsor today, and what I want to talk about is their movie Sound of Freedom, created by Angel Studios. Now, this is an incredibly high quality production that I had the privilege to watch during its pre-release premiere, and I can personally attest that this is one of the finest films I've seen this year. However, it is really important to note that the movie Sound of Freedom addresses a very serious topic. Even though it's an intense detective story, the film revolves around a group of individuals traveling across the world fighting to uncover and dismantle a child sex trafficking ring. And this movie delves into the grim reality of human trafficking, shedding light on its prevalence and the challenges involved in detecting and combating this very serious problem. So if you're interested in watching this movie, I do highly recommend it. It will be released on July 4th, and in addition to that, there's an opportunity for anybody who would like to watch this movie for free to get it through their Pay It Forward program, where individuals can donate and provide tickets to other people who can't afford a ticket but still want to go and see the movie. So you can find the link in the description. Spread the word about the film. It's raising awareness about child exploitation and human trafficking, so you will be supporting an important cause by going and watching it on its release date. I think this is an excellent opportunity for everyone in this community to contribute to something greater around a very serious issue that hurts a lot of people. All right, with all of that said, I want to get into the playtest footage. Keep in mind, this is, of course, all very much a work in progress, but some of our more recent playtests have become incredibly intense. I think a lot of people are starting to see exactly how far this game has come and how much further we can go. If we're able to create a AAA tier first-person shooter game that is completely free and has mod support and has community-hosted servers, this is going to change the industry. And there's lots of other games that have been coming out that I think are also changing the industry. So if you want to support our development as well as supporting a lot of the other games that we believe in and who we think are positively contributing to the industry, you can go check out all of the bundle deals on our Steam store page, as well as getting a lot of those games for a pretty big discount. All right, let's get into the action. All right, here we go. So we're playing on a PvP VE server because for those of you who are not aware, you can play this game cooperatively, you can play it PvP, but also, more importantly, you can play it simultaneously, cooperatively, and PvP. So there are players on both teams, there are AI and bots on both teams, and in addition to that, the player squad leaders are also able to command the bots. So I actually have a couple of bots that are in my squad that are going to be escorting me while we fight throughout this area, which is pretty cool. We're still tweaking that functionality and expanding on that. We're currently fighting on the Black Hawk Down map. So this is the Mogadishu map. I mean, as you can see, there's a destroyed Black Hawk here, but we're also going to be testing some of the vehicles and some of the vehicle systems, in addition to other systems. During this playtest, as you could see, there was a striker back there. There are also BTRs on the other enemy side because we're fighting against the Russian faction. Keep in mind, nothing here is particularly historically accurate right now. Obviously, this is just a playtest, so we're just kind of playtesting things in general. But in addition to that, Operation Harsh Doorstop is kind of a sandbox-like game. So just like Battlefield 2, or even just like Arma, you can load up a map and you can just throw whatever you want onto it. You can throw modern forces, historic forces, I mean, really just anything. So just keep that in mind. I do see some people criticizing the historical accuracy, but keep in mind, like, you know, especially this version of the game, we're not really going after historical accuracy right now. It's more of just a sandbox like Arma. Although in the future, I would very much like to have very historically accurate scenarios that we can play. You know, again, just like Arma. But for now, we're just testing and we're just blowing stuff up and kind of building the game and testing all of the coolest, biggest things about the game. Alright, so let me just start going through some of the stuff that we're testing today. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, there's actually a weapon sway indicator. So, you know, as I fire, as I move around... You'll actually see that sway indicator in large. Very similar to kind of like how Project Reality does it. We're still kind of playing around with this. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to be a base game thing, but it is kind of cool to play with. And the bar underneath of that is actually your hold breath indicator. So you can actually go up here and we can get our sniper out and we can press the shift key while we're ADS and we can use our hold breath in order to stabilize the optic. Although I don't really have anything to shoot at right now. We can also cycle through all of the different optics. Alright, I don't think there's anything that I can blast currently. So we're going to just keep moving up. And that's some of the main stuff that we're testing today. Here soon, we're going to start testing the new construction systems. We're going to also start testing some of the new medical systems that we're kind of playing around with. So there's a lot of stuff that's happening. And again, you know, now that there's games like BattleBit out, and keep in mind, BattleBit was famously... What's up here? BattleBit was famously created by a very small number of people. In fact, some of the people who helped develop BattleBit was also our own team, because BattleBit and their developers actually helped us make parts of our game, and in exchange, we helped them make parts of their game. And, you know, that's how it should be. You know, indie developers helping one another out. But I hope now that... Oop! Hold up, let me get out of here. Cover me, my dude! Oh, God. Give me that, please. Alright, let's turn this around. So, now that games like BattleBit are out, I'm hoping that this whole myth... Nothing feels as good as that. I'm hoping that this myth that games like this can't be developed by anything other than AAA teams... Oh. There's that enemy BTR. I hope that myth is dead now, you know? I think that was a player. Let me get up inside this building. But, you know, when we first started this project, everybody said, even people from, like, big development teams, they said that it would be impossible for us to make anything like this. And now, look, here we are. And there's even other games out there like BattleBit doing even more incredible things with even less people. So this idea that communities like ours can't create games like this, I mean, that's a complete myth. And I think a lot of the developers... hold up. Oh, yeah, this is target rich. Target rich! This is lit right now. Oh, hello. Is that friendly? I don't think so. I see you. I see you. Oh, did I get it? I think I popped him. I can't tell. Anyways, I'm out of ammo. But, you know, friendly. Do you have ammo? I need ammo. Oh, yeah. Perfect.
I got
super target rich here, dude. I can't wait for the next AI update, because right now they still kind of Zerg rush a little bit. But the next AI update is going to be amazing. But anyway, so I think there's a lot of developers that, you know, said that, you know, communities like ours making games like this was impossible. And not only were they wrong, but I actually think that they knew that they were lying the entire time. So again, if you want to stick it to the man, if you want to help support development of a community-made game that's completely free, you know, press that join button, become a supporter. Dude, let's do this. And, you know, while there are games like BattleBit, and, you know, I love BattleBit, I do still want a fully realistic, like photorealistic, Unreal Engine-based tactical shooter. That's what I want, and I want it to be completely free. So, you know, in the same way that BattleBit has really catered to their niche and, like, you know, the Roblox players and the Battlefield players, I want to do the same thing, but for the squad players and for the Arma players. So let's make that happen, guys, for real. Let's make that happen. If you guys want to help support this, we've shown that it's possible. It's all here. Literally, the only limiting factor is how many people we can get on board with helping us. That's it. That's the only thing. So the more resources we have, the more incredible developers that we can hire, and the more that we can make this into the epic free community game that we all know it can be. All right, let's see. Got our AI friends pushing up. We've got a bunch of hostiles on this flag, as you can see in the top right-hand corner. So this is... we've got a lot of hostiles and a lot of friendlies here. Oh, hello. Dude, this is so intense right now. Alright, this is gonna be hard. Oh, that's a BTR. That is a BTR. Enemy vehicle upcoming. It's been so much fun to actually, like, have vehicles in this version of the game. Because for so long, I was like, man, I wonder what vehicles are going to feel like in Operation Harsh Doorstop. Like, are they going to be glitchy? Are they going to have a bunch of problems? And it's so crazy to finally play. And, like, dude, it's so much better than I thought it was going to be. I thought there was going to be... I thought implementing vehicles was going to feel, like, awkward and clunky at first. Dude, it's just so good right out of the box. I mean, obviously not that there's, like, a couple of bugs, but, dude... the vehicles. It changes everything. Oh, here we go. That is convenient. All right, let's take this out. What's up, dude? Boom. I think this... Yep, thank you. I think this usually takes around 3 shots. So do I have another one? Say goodnight, BTR. Boom. Somebody... Oh, look at that! Bad guy right there. What kind of weapon? What kind of gun you have, my dude? What is this? Oh, nice. I'll roll with that for a minute, for sure. I'm so happy that we added point shooting in this game. You know, it's so funny. Ever since we added point shooting in our game, it seems like almost every other studio saw that and started adding point shooting in their games, which is so hilarious because while I was playing games like Squad and even games like Project Reality, I remember begging... Take care of this. Hello. Ooh, and we win. Good game. All right, well, that's it for today. To finish my prior thought, I don't know. I think it's so funny that I literally begged on the forums for other games to add point shooting for years, and they never did it. And then as soon as our game does it, everybody does it. I don't know. That's so funny. But besides that, if you guys want to support this game, make sure you press that join button, join our Discord, join our playtests. Thanks so much to our sponsor, Sound of Freedom by Angel Studios. Go check it out when it drops on July 4th. Link down in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.